Hello and welcome to the ACE Anthropology. There have been videos which are random in nature, but after finishing this course, I will be systematically organizing each of them into the four, basically two, paper 1 and 2. Now, from this lecture onwards, we are starting paper 1 and we'll start with the introduction to the topic. While introducing the topic, we will also try to deal with few topics such as meaning, scope, and nature of anthropology. So, being an introductory lecture, I would like to add that as you people must be aware of the fact of any optional, it has this is what it has, the weightage, 500 marks. This paper is divided into two, that is paper 1 and paper 2. We have uploaded certain lectures of both the topic, that is which are there in paper 1 and some of the topics which are there in paper 2. But yes, they are random, they are not systematic. So we are starting the systematic lectures where we'll start from the paper 1. We'll make 4 playlists, particularly 2, where we will deal with each and every topic separately. So in this lecture, we'll deal with meaning, scope, and nature of anthropology. Starting with the first topic, which is meaning of anthropology. कि एंथ्रोपोलॉजी का मतलब क्या होता है, यहाँ से हम लोग शुरुआत करेंगे इस टॉपिक को. एंथ्रोपोलॉजी इज नथिंग बट द स्टडी ऑफ ह्यूमन काइंड. स्टडी ऑफ ह्यूमन काइंड. So this is anthropology in a very basic term. So how anthropology is different? See, anthropology as an optional will include everything which is related to a man, a human. That may be anything which is associated with it, that may be physical, that may be cultural, that may be its past, that we'll term it as archaeology. We'll also cover some of the part in physical, where in particular we'll call it as biological. See, anything which is having connection with human will come under anthropology. Anything which has to do anything with human is a subject matter for anthropology. So in this particular video, what we are going to see is we are going to deal with the first topic, that is meaning of anthropology. Meaning of anthropology. See, first meaning is etymological, that is literal meaning. So anthropology, it means study of man, or to be very neutral, we can say study of humankind. Or we also can call it as science of humankind. But this definition will not suffice for the anthropology. So what we'll do, we'll write a scientific meaning. This meaning is complete in itself, but this is literal meaning. But as far as the write-up is concerned, we cannot rely on this particular for a long time. So now we'll deal with the scientific meaning. Scientific meaning. Scientific meaning has undergone so many changes before it came to have the present meaning. So basically, A, it becomes A dash, A become A double dash, and this process continues. So scientific meaning is basically the same. It has undergone so many changes. Undergone so many changes to reach what is in the present. Before reaching present, there's so many changes which have gone through the meaning of anthropology. But anthropology is what we have discussed, that science of man or science of humankind, and it deals with the biological, cultural, social aspect of humankind at all place and at all time. So this is the definition which was given by Marvin Harris. So Marvin Harris says that anthropology is a study of humankind. Anthropology is a study of Marvin Harris say anthropology is a study of humankind across time, and it deals with biological, socio-cultural, aspects of humankind. But the part which is coming now is very important, that is at all places, in all times. So this is something that we will call it as a true meaning of anthropology. But now we will try to elaborate on what particular things that we are going to talk. As a science in totality, anthropology must deal with biological, cultural, and social aspect of humankind. So if we are calling it as a total science, if we are calling it as a science in totality, so there are some aspects that we have dealt, right? Biological. So in particularly biological, there are some questions which are being discussed, or which we are going to discuss in future. But why it is science in totality? So the first point in biological aspect is why human being is living. What is the thing which makes human live? Like why we are living, why stones and other which are material are not living. So this is the first thing. Second thing is evolution. That was there a process of evolution? Is it true or not? That is what, or how it happened. That is what we will discuss in the topic evolution. The third is variation. When we will start paper 2, then in the beginning we already have studied few lectures of Ramapithecus and Shivapithecus, which talks of which are the links in the evolution. But variation is something which over a period of time being developed in mankind. Then the next is how human are able to walk erect. The next is hand with opposite thumb, that opposable thumbs, that we can grab something instead of hanging around, we can grab something, that how it developed. Then exceptional sense of perception. Exceptional sense of perception, how it has developed. Next is language evolution. Language evolution. Language evolution. The second, that science in totality, we will talk, the topic we first talked is biological. Second is cultural. We'll come to the definition of culture when we will start chapter 2, and we'll write down a definition given by Edward Berlin Tyler, which is one of the most accepted definition across this discipline. In culture creating and bearing species, that as far as we as a human are here, we see that only human are the one who are creating and possessing the culture. So this is creating and bearing. There is hardly any animal who is seen to create culture or bear a culture. Then there is adaptation to environment. If there is cold, we'll light up fire or we'll wear some heavy clothes. If there is heat, then we will try to defend it by wearing light color clothes. So that is what the cultural evolution to the environment is concerned. The next is cultural ties. These are the ties that we develop with one another. Then culture is a product of human biology. That is one of the definition which was given by Hertzkovitz, but we will deal with this when we'll study culture as in a particular in chapter 2. The next is adaptation to environment and impact on each other. Environment and impact. So these are the topics which comes under culture, which makes anthropology a science in totality. The next topic here is social. As we know that human are social animals. That is the beginning of any point which will come under social. So human is a social animal. Right, and human society is aggregate of person with culture. So human society is an aggregate with culture. So culture cannot thrive if there is no society. There can be no social bonding without a culture. The fourth point in this definition that we talked was the study all three aspects of humankind in all places and all time. So all places, across spaces and all time. The next and last point here in this particular is unity in diversity. Unity in diversity. There is unity in diversity in all aspects of human being. There cannot be culture without biology. There cannot be culture and biology without society. So culture, biology, society. These three are interdependent on each other and they complement and supplement each other. Without one, the other cannot strive. Without this, society cannot strive, and without society there is definitely no culture, and without culture there is no society. So that is what we have talked in this video. So we'll sum up. First is the meaning of anthropology. We talked about the etymological meaning, that is study of humankind. Then we gave the definition of Marvin Harris, which is anthropology is a study of humankind, biological, social, cultural aspect of humankind at all places and in all time. So this is the definition that you will remember throughout the course. If anything comes for the anthropology, this is the definition that we are going to put. Now we call anthropology as science in totality, as science in totality. So why did we say that it is science in totality? So we discussed it, we explained it with the aspects which are biological, cultural and social. In biological, we focused that why human beings are living. Second, the evolution process, the variation, why human walk erect, why the perception, exceptional perception that human has, and the language evolution will come under biological anthropology. In cultural sphere, we'll talk about the creativity of the culture and bearing nature. Then we discussed about the human adaptation to the environment, the cultural ties that with other human or other particular things that human has, and then we came to the society, where we'll discuss that human are nothing but the social animal, and that is what the aggregate of social culture is. The last point here we talked is it is there in all places and at all time. So this is nothing but the unity in diversity. And thank you. In the next video we'll discuss about the scope of anthropology.